1140 The Fan.
Talkin Money! Talkin Money!
Well, alrighty then. We're back to Talkin Money with Jeff Tarbell.
Yeah. Am I there?
No.
Richard, you sinner.
I'll tell you what, I think people just like to write the word Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's not Michael Jordan, right?
But they're wrong. All right, so here's the answer to our quiz question. It was preliminary bidding for the sale of the Los Angeles Dodgers has been completed. 8 groups have moved on. They include former Lakers star Magic Johnson. How about the former Yankees and Dodgers manager Joe Torre is in that group. Additionally, the group led by hedge fund manager Stephen Cohen has advanced. And right now, you know how much they expect that franchise to sell for, Jeffrey?
$1 million.
$1 billion.
Oh, I was doing that my best, Richard.
Yep. They're supposed to announce, let's see, they must sell a team by April 30th, and they've agreed to announce the winning bidder by April 1st. So we'll find out whether Magic Johnson's going to own the Dodgers.
Hey, we did get off the text line at 441140. We actually have people who are educated and listen to the show, too.
Yeah, right.
and he works for the Franchise Tax Board. So the answer to our caller earlier about our listener who worked, or whose company was based out of Oregon, and he travels a little bit, but he lives in California. All his income will be taxed for state tax purposes in California also because he is a California resident.
Nice.
And they're very, very good about tracking you down and making sure that you pay your bill to the state. They're very good about that. So, let's see, 831. Oh, the 831 area code is Santa Cruz. Okay, that was our person whose mother-in-law passed away. We answered that earlier too. I got a very interesting email last week. Very polite gentleman. I don't remember. I can't find the email anymore. But
2 words?
No. He's very polite. Listened to the show, and he just said, "Hey, love the show. Been listening for a long time, but some of us are also Democrats, and we like Obama, and so maybe you shouldn't be so hard on Obama all the time."
So we asked you what question?
It was just a
okay.
Thanks for doing the show, and I'm out here and have a different point of view than you do, and just want you to know that how it comes across sometimes. And I replied back to him very nicely, and
with 2 words.
No,
F you.
No, I did not.
3 words.
And I said basically, I don't have anything against Obama. I don't know the guy. When I say stuff about Obama, I'm referring to his administration and their policies. And if I have a disagreement with Obama, I'm referring to the stuff that comes out of Washington, D.C. And my conflict is with not the individual. My conflict is with the policies that come out that really I feel are anti-business, anti-success, things that I believe in. And for me to come on here every week for 8 years and try to pretend something that I'm not would be a disservice to you and me. If you've been listening for any length of time, we can go back and find some shows where I wanted to put my foot up George Bush's backside, and I told the gentleman in the email, I can't stand anybody in Washington, D.C. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle they sit on. They're all a bunch of damn slackers. None of them have real jobs. None of them have to live and deal with the rules they create. None of them live in the real world. And I happened to get this email the same week that all the Fannie Mae fees went into place. And if you recall briefly, when they extended the payroll tax deduction, which was nothing more than we're going to stop putting money in Social Security, which needs all the money it can get. We're going to stop for that for 2 months. Okay? They financed that on the backs of Fannie Mae homebuyers for 10 years. Well, the week I got that email from this individual was the same week I had to explain to people why, when they were either extending their locks or getting new locks, why the loans got more expensive. And in some cases, some of my clients, the tab was somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,500 to $2,000 on a fairly big loan. That was the increased cost to them. And they were so furious with me. And I said, this is a tax that was put on you by Washington. Well, I never read that. Yeah, no kidding. You didn't read it. Because they didn't want you to read it. So you got a $20 a week. Woo, I want to do like the Chris Farley fat guy jiggle. You got a $20 a week discount on your Social Security tax, and it just cost you $2,000, and it's going to cost everybody for the next 10 years more money on their mortgages. Yeah, they didn't publicize that. They don't want you to know. And did anybody call Obama or any Republican or Democrat in Washington, D.C. and say, hey, you guys just screwed me? No. They called us and said, you guys are screwing us. And we're paying the fee, too. I mean, it was kind of a collision of the same conversations that week. So please don't take my comments as personal against anybody. They're not. I just have comments against things that I think that will pull our country backwards and keep all of us from being successful. So I hope that makes some sense. And if it doesn't, my phone number is 338-9400 during the week. I'm sure I'll hear from you.
Yeah, actually, you should call after 10 o'clock.
Yeah. I prefer to be called at 4 in the morning when I have my best attitude going.
Or just call you 2 words.
That little music, here's a signal for you.
Right back at you.
That music means we got to wrap it. Chris, we didn't do the 30 seconds out of the mind of Christopher Lottigan. You have got to remind me every week.
Everyone just needs to calm down about the Kings. They're going to be fine. That's on my mind for the week.
Okay, and when we go to 2 hours, you're going to a full minute, but it is on you. You have got to remind me. I have total ADD, and when I sit behind the microphone, my brain goes down. So you've got to remind me. Hey Jeff, it's my turn to talk. You got it? Got it. Okay. How much time we got left now?
15.
15 seconds. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with 15 seconds?
Make love to your wife. All right.
I have 5 seconds left over. What am I gonna do with that? Now we got 5.
Practice.
We got to go. Hey, we'll see you next week, everybody. Aloha.
Talkin' money.